Hi YouTube. My name is Dee Dee Hot. That's 2 T's and 2 D's for those of you keeping score. I'm a vapor and I've been a vapor for about 5 years. I am a non-smoker. I don't smoke because it killed both of my parents. Both of my parents were heavy smokers, smoking for at least 25 years for my mother. She died at 42 years old from lung cancer. And then my father died from emphysema at age 68, smoking for about 30 years and quitting, but quitting 5 years later still killed him. It didn't help. It's the luck of the draw, I guess. But I have seen vaping save the lives and health of so many smokers, and I'm 110% behind the industry, and I'm coming into this vape world on the heels of the vape ban. Next week, President Trump will be giving information regarding any bans of any kind of on vape products, which to me is, I have no idea why we're even here. I know I vape because of my anxiety, and as you know, vaping is an offshoot of smoking. Smoking is an offshoot of something else that is driven by behavior, and for lots of smokers, they also have anxiety, and smoking settles their anxiety, and that's how they get hooked. But you can get hooked on something that's 95% safer than smoking, and that's vaping. So I'm not 100% sure why we're even here and talking about it. It's very upsetting to people who vape, who understand the mechanics of vaping and the lives it has changed. It's extremely upsetting to us. So I do have a website, well, a Facebook page that is totally about advocacy, and it's called Stop Vape Hate. It's a group that we have on Facebook that has multiple people who are involved who are very knowledgeable in the industry. And if you want to stay away from the fake news and get the reality of it, of vaping, go to Stop Vape Hate and join, because I'll tell you, it's an awesome group with awesome people involved, and they're passionate about vaping, and they won't steer you wrong. You will get the right information when you need it. So whatever happens with vaping next week, I am going to still be advocating for it. I will never stop. I do believe that if vaping were around when my parents took chances on quitting, and they did multiple times, that it would have saved their life, and I would have both my parents right now, but I don't. And there are many of us that have loved ones that we no longer have with us because of smoking. With that being said, I just want to set you up a little bit about what I'm going to be reviewing, and as far as products, I'll be reviewing anything from pod devices, because I do believe pod devices are the easiest way for smokers who know little about vaping to start to transition, and eventually they too will become vape advocates and own every device on the market, or at least tried everything and enjoyed every second of it. So like I said, I'm into it full throttle. So with that being said, I have had experience with these types of devices, these little pod stick devices. They're fabulous. I still love them. Good for mouth to lung. Decent. I really enjoy them, and they're very convenient to take when you need to be like maybe under the radar vaping or stealth vaping, or just somewhere where you just don't need to be chucking clouds amongst a lot of people. So, and then there's also these devices that are a little bit in between this type of mod that chucks a cloud like this, which if you're in a closed bar situation, people sometimes don't appreciate that. But I don't know. I still do it anyway because I love it. Anyway, but then sometimes I'll go with a device like this, a little mini pod device that has variable voltage. You know, you just, pick your button, pick your voltage, and then you just like wail away on it. You can get a decent cloud, or you can just do a mouth to lung. Works. But like I said, I'm going to be doing them all. So I hope you subscribe and become a hottie, which is what I'm going to be calling all my subscribers. If you're going to be a hottie, you might as well sign up. Anyway, thank you for putting up with me for this long. And like I said, subscribe and watch for my next couple of videos. I'm going to be filming and making an introduction to my videos. This is just an introduction so you know a little bit about me and my background. So I don't want to start any videos out with that. So now I'm just making this a face-to-face video. So please join me, and I look forward to hearing your comments and suggestions, because like I said, I'm not a professional. I just vape all the time. Bye.